Hi, I'm Marcia from Happy Hound. I wanted to welcome you to the video series Puppy Essentials. We're going to talk about puppy biting, as well as I added in a little bonus, teach your puppy to know their name, as well as condition them to the word yes. And we're going to be talking about house training, including ringing the bell to go outside. We're also going to teach them the off command, and we're going to talk about the 6 essential steps for chewing. And clients ask me what products I actually use. I use a lot of the Crumps natural products, which is the beef tender sticks, things like that, as well as I use the Bullwinkle sticks. So those are a couple of pieces that I use and that you'll see in some of the videos as well. So welcome and thank you. I'd love your feedback. Feel free to see us, comment on Happy Hound Dog Training on our Facebook, as well as website is happyhound.ca. All right, thanks so much and enjoy. Ace has got a little nickname, Piranha, and he does like to bite. So what I've been working on is basically getting down with him. Come here, babe. And as soon as I used to pat him, he would like automatically chomp, 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 chomp. Starting to get a lot better. But what I was doing is basically touching him. If he turned around and chomped me, then I would just tell him, ouch! Oh, good boy. As soon as he backs off, maybe even gives me a lick, yes, tell him, good boy. But then at the beginning, ouch, good boy. If he kept chomping me right now, what I would do is get up, stand up, and potentially even take my attention away and walk away. That way he'll get the message that that bite was a little bit too much. We're working with Ace today on just learning his name. So what we're going to do is we're just going to say his name, Ace, yes, and give him a treat. Okay? Ace, yes. So something distracted him over there. So all I did was say his name, Ace, yes. But at the very beginning, all you're doing is Ace and give him a treat. So your dog's name, then give them a treat. Ace, yes. They don't have to be doing anything, they don't have to sit, they don't have to down or anything like that. Ace, yes. Ace, yes. So now I waited for him to turn his head so he got distracted somewhere else. So that's just the beginning stages of teaching your dog their name. And if you have any other questions, just let me know. All right, thanks. Condition him to the word yes. And what yes does is basically you're telling him later, yes, that's the behavior I'm looking for. Yes, that's what I want you to do. So at the beginning stages, all you're doing is taking it, doing yes, and then giving him a treat. So Ace, yes. Ace, yes. 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 Excellent. So that's just the first little mini session, getting him to be conditioned to the words so we can use it for our sits and downs and comes and stays and all the commands later. So I just wanted to give Ace is a golden doodle, and we're just working on getting him to go pee on command. So I'm actually going to tell him, go pee, and just kind of wait it out. If he does go, he's going to be majorly rewarded. And I'm just going to follow him around a bit. Ace, go pee. Go pee. Go pee. Good boy. Rewarding the sniffing. So the beginning stages of ringing the bell, yes, good boy, is you bring the bell out some and then you get him ringing it. 10. Yes. And I'm throwing the treat away from him so he has to come back and touch the bell. Yes. Now I'm going to place the bell towards the door. Yes. And the next is going to be he rings the bell and then the door opens. Yes. Good boy. Good boy. So that's the beginning stages of ring the bell. And then the next step is that he's not rewarded for ringing the bell. He's only rewarded for the actual, when he actually pees outside. All right, thanks. Show you today a little bit of the off command. So the off, which can be used for jumping up, chewing on shoes, chewing on furniture, all sorts of different things. So basically what we're going to do is the off means don't touch with your paws or your jaws. So in order to get that, what we want to do is first start out with a treat in my hand, and then once she backs away on her own, then we can reward that behavior. Until we have the actual behavior, then once we have it, then we can add the command in. Because if not, we could be saying wall, furniture, chair, what have you. So right now we want to teach her what the word means. Okay, so she can be in a sit, she can be in a stand, she can be in whatever, doesn't matter. Yes, take it. So at the beginning I'm looking for a nanosecond. Yes. Of her not touching my hand. Yes. She's going, what is it? It's the bump? Is it the paw? Yes. And I'm like, no, actually, it's when you don't touch. Yes. 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 So she did it 3 times. I'm going to add the word in this time. Off. Yes. No big deal. Just wait it out. Off. Yes. Good girl. Off. Yes. Off. Yes. Good girl. Gonna push her a bit. Off. Yes. Off. Yes. Off. Yes. Good girl. Excellent. All done. Very nice. So that's a little bit on how to teach them how to do the off, beginning stages. So I just wanted to show you where we're at, what we're doing, and we're having some fun. So thanks very much. And today we're going to talk about chewing. Chewing and not chewing your furniture, the chairs, shoes, clothing, anything that they shouldn't be chewing on. So we want to give them something else to chew on. If you do catch them chewing on a shoe, for example, you just want to go over, take the shoe away and get them doing something else. If they're in that 7 o'clock crazy hour, then what I would suggest is basically I would try to find something else that is going to keep them occupied during that time, or take them out for a little walk. So as far as what to chew on, some of the things that I like are the bullwinkle sticks. These last a little while, and if you have a smaller dog, you can always cut that in 2 so you get 2 chews out of it. I start with the thinner ones. And if you're nervous about leaving them with any sort of amount left, you can get, these are the biscuit bouncers from Busybody, and you can place the bull stick inside there, and then therefore you don't have to worry at all about them, that last little bit, if that concerns you. The other thing I really like is the Monster Mouth from Jolly Pets. And what you do is you place their kibble in there. And this is how they get their breakfast, this is how they get their dinner. And you just place it in there, and then you place it on the ground and let them figure it out. Let them push it around. They push it around, kibble falls out. It's like, wow, well, that's kind of cool. And anyways, it's quite entertaining. So it's a great way to mentally challenge your dog and to burn them out. So that's certainly an option. If they're going to chew anything, as far as they like that stuffy stuff or pillows and things like that, I like the non-stuffing toys, and it's got the little squeakies on it and stuff like that as well. These are great. You can use them for tug of war, and if you don't mind playing the tug of war game with the rules, obviously. But these are great toys for them to chew on. The other thing is, or any of the bones. The marrow inside might be a little rich for them. So what you can do is just take the bone, you push the marrow out, and then you could restuff it, like with their kibble and canned dog food, or some hamburger and rice, or even, you know, going to the butcher and getting just the beef soup bones. I boil them up, push the marrow out, and then put in like hamburger rice, shove it in there, and then throw it in the freezer. So these are great toys to use when you need to either go out, or you need some more time, you know, to make dinner or what have you, and the puppy's going crazy. So these are great toys to keep them occupied. The other one is actually the elk antlers. Now the elk antlers, what you want to do is get the ones that are split in half. So sometimes they come whole. You want them split in half because that's all the calcium there, and that's what they work on to try to get out. And it's good for them too. So the elk antlers are great. The other ones that I always use are this from the True Raw Choice, and they've got a whole whack of line on different things that are great chew toys. Now these ones actually happen to be duck feet. My dogs love them. And but anyways, there's chicken breast, there's a bunch of other things as well. So those are definitely, they're for a little bit longer chew, not quite as long as the antler, about the same as the Bullwinkle sticks. So anyway, so those are definitely some options. If you happen to go by and they are chewing on their own chew toy or something that they're allowed to chew on, then you definitely want to reward that by just saying, oh, it's a good puppy, and tell them that they're wonderful and stuff like that, because you want to continue that behavior for sure. So if you have any questions or anything like that, just let me know. All right, thanks. Hi, I'm Marcy. I'm from Happy Hound. Today here we're